Hello there. As you can see, my dog is poking through, right? Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I was thinking and I'm praying for a second. Thank you so much. So this is a late night reading. We're starting off odd. It's gonna be brief, but that's just because I got a lot of things to do. The Empress, the Empress works a lot, but that's not the point. Um, I feel like a second reading was needed because after I finished the last reading, I was still getting a lot of downloads, and I know y'all are going through a lot. It's a lot of self-doubt. It's really blocking your manifestation, and I'm pretty sure it's blocking other stuff as well. I don't know what the topic will be today, but what I've been seeing, it's been a manifestation problem. Some of y'all are blocked because of, you know, heart chakra, you've been hurt before, stuff like that, self-doubt, whatever. But I don't know what the topic will be for today, but I do know I've been getting so many downloads, and I'm trying to keep up. So, with that being said, Spirit, what does the collective need to know at this time? Aww. Have faith, Poopy. Have faith. Anything else? Five of Wands, upright again. Drama, tension, and fighting. Trying to win at all costs. That's really the Five of Swords, but as far as I'm concerned, the Five of Wands and Five of Swords is not energy you really want to be in. What is causing the collective to be in the Five of Wands, Spirit? It might have something to do with you keeping your faith. Not for nothing. For some of you all, it's keep your faith and keep going, keep fighting. For some of you all, it's that. But clarify the Five of Wands, Spirit. Yeah, Three of Pentacles upright. Yeah, collaborate, keep going, networking. Eight of Swords in reverse. Get out of the mental trap. Stop being in your head. You see? I knew it. Anything else, Spirit? Really and truthfully, Eight of Swords in reverse. Get out of your head. Stop being in the mental traps. Whatever is trying to keep you mentally paralyzed is not great. Let's clarify what's keeping you all mentally paralyzed. Page of Swords in reverse. Doubt, overthinking, which go hand in hand. Tell me more. Three of Swords upright. And I swear, I shuffled this deck 10 times, but we got heartbreak here. Clarify what the collective went through in terms of heartbreak. Like your heart chakra is blocked. Okay, Two of Pentacles upright. I think the ache comes from juggling things. Possibly by yourself. Knight of Pentacles upright. Okay, tell me more. Knight of Swords upright. Two of Cups upright. Okay. Actions that were made based on a partnership. And then Two of Pentacles upright, juggling as well. Do they regret the actions that they took place with the Knight of Swords? Fool in reverse. There is some regret. You wish you never took the leap there. Okay. And it's causing you to juggle things on your own and stuff of that nature. Again, it really is told you win some, you lose some. It's a real thing. So, I tell people all the time, you know, you can grieve, you can be sad, but not for too long. Why I say this is because you stay in a loop of illusion and hurting yourself with those past thoughts. But also, I do believe in, not rushing the healing process. It's really hard because you need to know when it's time to steadily move through. And it seems like you are steadily moving through, or Spirit is telling you to steadily move through. Because the fear is that, or not the fear, but the bad side of staying stuck in loss is that you get blocked from new blessings coming in at that. So that's one of those things. Trust me, we've all been there. Anything else, Spirit? Queen of Swords upright. You need to use your discernment. Get into it. She ain't playing around. She's using her discernment. She's making decisions. And she cutting through the bullshit. We love that queen. Anything else? Two of Wands in reverse. Not at a crossroads. Moving forward. Anything else? Woo. Three of Wands upright. Planning. One step at a time. Climbing the ladder. There you go. With the King of Swords upright at the bottom of the deck, which is, being strategic, planning, logical, within fairness, stuff of that nature. Look, some people say, the swords are cutthroat, but sometimes you gotta be a Queen and King of Swords to get what you want and to move forward. I'm just saying, get into your boss mode. Whether you're female, male, get into it. Anything else, Spirit? King of Swords upright. Clarify it. They're getting into this. Six of Wands in reverse. You gotta be strategic. And you gotta be logical. A lot of the losses you have is because you weren't using your logistics. But, hold on a second. Can I do it? Yeah, but you got to get into your King of Swords energy. Even though you can have some wins and some losses, when you're in your King of Swords, which is thinking, practical, and logical, and planning, and actually implementing, a lot of these losses won't happen. Just saying. There's some truth. Knight of Wands in reverse. Don't be impulsive. Think. Think before you act. This is serious. Anything else, Spirit? Pay attention. Nine of Wands upright. And there is such thing as just perseverance. We go through it. You're okay. Persevere. Ten of Wands in reverse. Release the burdens. What are some burdens that the collective is holding on to that is stopping them from manifesting, moving forward? Thinking clearly, planning, all that, Spirit. Has to do with your emotions. Remember when I said your heart chakra is blocked? Clarify the King of Cups. Three of Pentacles upright. Your boundaries, your emotions. The King of Cups upright expresses himself clearly, is emotionally intelligent, has boundaries and stuff of that nature. And with the Three of Pentacles upright is collaboration. So you do have to, King of Cups still has boundaries. So they're not oversharing, they're not spiraling in their emotions. They are thinking clearly and are able to express themselves. You need to have that, and you also need to allow yourself to collaborate with people. Like, sometimes we lose collaborations, or sometimes certain collaborations don't work, but that doesn't mean all collaborations are bad. See what I'm saying? Anything else? Ten of Cups upright. You can get your wish fulfillment, whatever that is. Family, being and doing something that you love, collaborating and working with people that share your shared vision, stuff of that nature. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Woo! This is the last one. Wheel of Fortune upright. Things are changing. Things are very much changing. King of Wands upright. Explore and go. This is where you having that passion and that drive is okay. Okay? Awesome. Five of Swords upright. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. But you know what's not hard? It's not going to be hard forever. Sun upright, clarity and joy. And the moon was upright or sideways. So definitely get out of the confusion. It does happen along our paths. Just don't stay in the confusion. Clarify the Five of Swords, Spirit. Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to be definitely fighting when it comes to equal give and take. That can be with collaborations in terms of, are you giving too much and not receiving? Vice versa. You want to be in a balanced, equal give and take. You know what's coming to mind? Those hairstylists that do like commission and they do like 50-50, right? Three of Cups is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You don't want to be happy. You do not want to be celebrating with no one that can't even balance Six of Pentacles. It needs to be upright and not in reverse. Clarify the Sun, Spirit. Thank you. And there is going to be joy when you heal from losses and endings. That's it. With that, and clarify the moon so they know what not to be confused or get into confusion about. Yeah, don't be confused as you're working. You're working hard, but don't get lost in the confusion. It's a problem that we have. Working hard, our head down, and then, you know, time goes by, and then dissociating and, you know, getting lost in the work. Literally getting lost in the work, the confusion. Getting lost in the work. Anything else for the moon, Spirit? Yeah, and Six of Swords in reverse is moving to calmer waters, just walking away from whatever does not serve you and walking towards better. So Six of Swords in reverse. So don't get stuck, because when you do, that's how you get confusion, the moon. Eight of Pentacles upright. Don't get lost in your work in a way that you feel disoriented, not organized, and stuff of that nature. Five of Pentacles upright. And don't isolate yourself, because that's when you feel really alone with whatever you're going with. That's just there. Alrighty. And any last messages, Spirit, using the deck? Not yet. I'm gonna take this one. Anything else? Anything else? Haha! That explains why you got the Eight of Pentacles, chaotic bitch. That's usually about the Two of Pentacles and not feeling organized and together. Another card is, when is the last time you gave us food from your ancestors? A lot of you all are not showing appreciation to your ancestors. Please give your ancestors some food. Make a nice plate, light a white candle and a purple candle. I think you can dress the candle with tobacco if you want. If not, you know, you could do a regular purple candle and a white candle. But please, plate some food for your ancestors. Because even your ancestors, your spirit team needs a break. And, you know, care and nurture, believe it or not. Shadow figures. Some of you all have been seeing shadow figures. Something at the corner of your eye. Interesting. Gasp, you like me? Someone is realizing that you like them. Or vice versa. Put it where it needs to go. End of a bloodline. Interesting. And, believe it or not, I think some of you all need to see this. We are so proud. Ancestors, we're so proud of you. Okay. I'm going to actually clarify. Spirit, what are the ancestors for the collective proud of them about? I'm sorry, that's all over the place in the question. But you know what I mean. What are the collective's ancestors proud with them about? I'm trying to say it the right way. I'm so tired, y'all. You're manifesting. You're using all your tools, and you are trying to make opportunities and things work in your favor. Anything else? Four of Swords in reverse. You're not staying stuck and stagnant and idle. You are actually moving forward. It doesn't need to be perfect, but they're so proud of you. Tell me more. Seven of Cups upright. Clarify the Seven of Cups upright. That's a lot. You're thinking about a lot of stuff. You know, the Four of Wands, unions, stability, Chariot in reverse, the plan, how to move forward, Seven of Swords upright, strategic, the Fool in reverse, the bottom deck, when you're not taking risks. So this is what I do know. With this Seven of Swords, or what is it? The Seven of Cups, I mean. Usually you don't want to be in the Seven of Cups because that's about illusions and distractions. However, it could be that you're knowing that you're around distractions and you're focused on... No, I can't even say that. Sorry. Let me think. Stop it. Nick, I'm here. Sorry, you guys. Lost train of thought. So the Seven of Cups, that's being in illusions, right? If anything, your spirit team and your ancestors just want you to know, don't be in illusions. Try to see clearly, be strategic. Try to figure out in terms of moving forward. Focus on stability, your happiness. Four of Wands. That's right there. Or even you're creating other options, but I don't like it because the Magician already says that. So the Seven of Cups is really, you know, don't get lost in the illusions and distractions. Focus on, yeah, I'm sorry. I almost doubted myself, but Spirit is telling me to stop that. Yeah, focus on what's not an illusion. These are the illusions. Get out of the illusions. Toss that shit, right? Focus on your stability, your Four of Wands. Focus on how to move forward because you're stuck right now. Seven of Swords upright. Be strategic. Be strategic. So, sorry about that. Fool in reverse. Don't be taking risk. However, for the people who saw the collective reading last time, some of you all are not taking risk and it can actually work out, but in this case, stop taking unnecessary risk. There you go. Sorry about that. Sorry, Spirit. Clarify end of the bloodline, Spirit. Two of Wands in reverse. You have made a decision and you're using your discernment. And interesting, Knight of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Knight of Cups in reverse. Devil upright. You're not interested in inconsistencies in behavior, in and out, whether that's relationship or how your family is, because that's toxic attachment. So you're not interested in entertaining or being a part of that nonsense. End of a bloodline in terms of end of certain generational curses and cycles that play out in your bloodline. That's not bad. Justice in reverse. Certain things were just not fair. And if you haven't done this yet, you're going to soon have to. You're going to have to use your discernment. Choose a path. Do you want to continue that bullshit, or do you want to end that cycle? And this Knight of Cups in reverse, that flaky nonsense that is in your family, Devil upright, and the toxic attachment or the toxicity that continues to go on and on. End of a bloodline. Tendency in this case. Clarify, gasp, you like me, Spirit? Jose. 2 of Cups upright. Someone is interested in you. Tell me more. Empress in reverse. Interesting. Why Empress in reverse? 8 of Cups upright. Lovers in reverse. 3 of Wands upright. Empress in reverse is usually someone who's to themselves and not in a caring and nurturing way. Perhaps some of you all are not interested in this connection, because the 8 of Cups is here, walking away. Lovers in reverse is, making a choice. It's usually making the wrong choice for some, or not a connection as well. Like a possible union, but you're possibly not interested because the 8 of Cups is here, and the 3 of Wands is looking for into the future on other things. Clarify this 3 of Wands. Justice in reverse. You're looking for the next steps. You want balance, fairness, justice. 4 of Cups upright, and you could be in your lack and your energy of what you've lost. So it could be that you don't notice that someone is interested in you, or you do know, but you're so focused on, what you've lost, moving forward as well, but like moving forward and moving past this person as well. And maybe you don't feel the connection. Maybe. Interesting. It happens. Sometimes it's not now, it's later. No one can force you to get into a relationship, believe it or not. Yeah, this 8 of Cups is in reverse. And for some of you all, clarify this 2 of Cups. Tell me more about the 2 of Cups. I just want y'all to know, this 2 of Cups looks promising, because although we have the 5 of Wands, there's tension. Maybe there's tension of you all feel that someone likes you all, but the 10 of Cups upright. This is fulfilling. Page of Swords in reverse. Doubt, overthinking. 8 of Swords in reverse. You're trying to get not be in your head about it. Someone's not in their head. Clarify this Page of Swords in reverse. Nah. 3 of Pentacles upright. Hermit upright. Ace of Cups upright. Judgment in reverse. Page of Cups upright. Minus the fact that the Judgment is in reverse, like you're not renewed. Someone's not renewed. But this looks like promising ass relationship. Seems like you're just not ready. Someone's not ready. But someone knows, whether it's you or who you're thinking about, knows that you like them, they like you. Something juicy. Clarify shadow figures. Clearly someone has been seeing shadow figure, Spirit. King of Wands upright. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Tell me more. Shadow figures. We haven't had that. Devil upright. Knight of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Devil. 4 of Cups. Could it be that you're seeing a shadow of yourself? Something of how you were in the past? And the Knight of Cups in reverse, the flakiness. With the Page of Wands in reverse. Anything else for the shadow figure? Hierophant upright. But why the Hierophant? Star upright. Let me see if I can pull another card. This Shadow Figures is throwing me through a loop. Anything else for Shadow Figures? Aha. Okay. Novice Witch. There's a bitch casting. Okay. And they could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or you're an Aries, Leo, Sag. That's why we got this card. Devil upright. And I was thinking spell work, because if you've seen Shadow Figures, that means there's some entities around you. Yeah, that's there. And dare I say, I think the Shadow Figures, or what you're seeing, is trying to get you back into lack of what you've lost, your disappointment. Knight of Cups in reverse. Things that just did not pan out, were shaky. Hierophant upright. Things that should have been structured, or someone with wisdom on, not wisdom, but good knowledge. No. It's messing with what's aligned with you. And the Star upright. It's messing with your faith and hope. That's what them Shadow Figures. You need to cleanse your space. You need to cleanse your space. Sage, Casarera, Florida water, pine sol, and ammonia. Like, cleanse your space. Put some railroad spikes out in front with red ribbon. Someone's casting on your ass. And your ancestors are saying don't look back, which means that these Shadow Figures, or this heaviness you're feeling, is causing you to look back and be stuck in a pattern that you're trying to get out of. And the motherfucker could be an Aries. An Aries, Leo, or Sag. Something with fire placements. Some of y'all need a personal reading. Clarify. Sorry. I'm using the wrong deck. Clarify Chaotic Bitch Spirit. Page of Cups upright. You got curiosity, but you're not putting things in order. That's the problem. You could be curious, you could try different things, but you got to be organized. Anything else? Yeah. Ace of Pentacles upright. Opportunities are coming. High Priestess upright. Listen to your intuition, but get organized. You got some great ideas. It's just, you can't just, lollygag in all of them. You have to actually plan out. And the Judgment is in reverse, the bottom deck. Perhaps you're not feeling renewed right now, or something, but that's what I got for you all today. But it's definitely going to work out, because when I cut the deck, 10 of Pentacles upright. So whatever idea, curiosity that you have could definitely work out. So yeah, that's what we have for you. To whoever is seeing Shadow Figures, Spirit, anything else you want to say about that? On what they need to do? Because that's bad. Justice is in reverse. Tell me more. 5 of Wands upright. 2 of Pentacles upright. You got to get balanced. You have to juggle this. Right now, your Justice is in reverse. So, I hope you're not casting. But you need to call Justice. I'm thinking of Archangel Michael. You might need to ask Uncle Mike to do something. But also you need to get in a line. 5 of Wands upright. There's a lot of tension right now. And 2 of Pentacles upright. And you're juggling a lot. Tell me more about this 2 of Pentacles. Oh, that's too many cards. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're not feeling secure. Maybe your finances are dipping. That's another thing that spell work can do. It can attack your finances. Ace of Swords upright, but you have clarity on what you need to juggle. Or maybe you even know who's casting on you. And the Ace of Wands is sideways. Knight of Pentacles is sideways. And Strength is sideways. You need to renew yourself. You're going through a lot. You're going through a lot because you're juggling a lot. You're juggling the unfairity and the tension. you need to pray. And you need to cleanse your space. You need to get to a Botanica immediately. Like, immediately. Or book a private reading. But railroad spikes, ask your ancestors for help. They're already on their way with that because we got the don't look back card from your ancestors. They're like, don't look back at your past at this time. Like, don't get sucked back into past things you've done with whoever, all that stuff. Anyways, Spirit, anything else before we close out? 331 was on the clock. That might be significant. Yeah, 9 of Wands upright. Persevere. 6 of Swords universe. You're not at calmer waters yet, but if you persevere, you will get to calmer waters. You will have sunshines and rainbows. You just gotta work hard towards it. It's okay. Anyways, this is the end of the reading, collective. That was long, but you're gonna heal. And yeah, I miss y'all. See y'all soon. Bye.